I want to lay down a little bit of context about last year that brought us to what economists are calling the She-cession. And it's info that often gets lost in the insane news cycles that we've had in the last year. Here's a taste of how COVID impacted women's careers, employment, and finances, their lives. Estimates are that women's gains in the workforce have been set back more than a decade, and some estimates say that that could be as much as 3 decades. We're talking 1990 level of women's status in the workplace. There are 2.2 million fewer women in the workforce now than there were this time last year. And let that sink in. This is not because they suddenly no longer needed money. In the month of September alone, 865,000 women left the workforce. Not unrelated, the average working mother, single or otherwise, saw an additional 27 hours added to her week in new child and educator-related responsibilities. In a study by Lean In, 1 in 4 women reported they were faced with downsizing their careers or leaving the workforce altogether as a result of the COVID crisis. Even for women who kept their employment, 37% of those had pay cuts at some point last year. And less than half of those women, 44%, have had that pay returned to the level it was. For all working women, their hours and their pay dropped by an average of 19%. And God help you if you're one of those over 50, because if you lost your job, it's estimated that over half of those women will never be reemployed, which would explain the avalanche of new female entrepreneurs in the online space.